Alright. Full team. Climb all ladders, jumping from the sea. The crazy person and just jump off the random ledges. The hell? Oh, okay. Did not know they can do that. Too close to the edge. It's like fixing it. Alrighty, well, that adventure came to an end very quickly. Now, I'm part of the Way of the Blue Covenant, but I'm not sure if, because I mean, since it was one of the ones I was just brought back from the Dark Souls 2, I'm not sure if it's the one that auto summons you or if it's the one that people come to you if you can wait it, because the Blue Sentinels were a part of it, but I think the Way of the Blue is the one where they come to help the people who get attacked. I don't remember. But I want to find the other covenants so I can start joining them, but these levels are a lot bigger and more confusing than the previous games, so I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly whenever I do anything here. And just helping other people in the meantime. Okay, that door's not open. T. There are these new purple phantoms added to the game, but I don't know their significance yet, except beyond the fact that they're purple. So I know when players use it, you get summoned as what's called a mad phantom. But I don't know the significance yet. Also, someone here. There is a pyromancer, or this spell is exclusive to the Sun Warrior, Sunbrogues, as they are called in the fandom. It's probably one of the most popular covenants in the series, which is why it's like the only one that's been in every game. Yeah, the other side is the boss fight, so... I kinda like these new weapon arts and stuff, it's kinda cool. You can just have your stance ready and attack stuff if you want, or just attack normally. Which is safer since I started off with the mage build and our defenses are kinda awful. One thing I don't like about hexing is like some dark spell. Even though it's weak, you can like fast cast it like repeatedly. And most hexes are all homing type spells, so. Over there, or pot or whatever. There's a boss, and he probably does not know that. We can see it, but he can't. Good having the souls for that great sword spell I wanted. So that is good at least. Let's go. Let's look up the shortcut. This is actually one of the few times I've invested in any type of healing spells because they're a lot more limited on Estus and flags, or flask earlier in the game, unlike the other games where you start with like a bunch of them. And it's halved once you join someone's game, so you only have access to half of your flask, and since you only have like so many to start off with, I went ahead and actually invested in my faith this time around to at least get the simple healing spell, so I don't waste my the one flask I get when I'm here with him, at least until later on when I actually have more shards to invest in more flask. Usually I don't do faith builds until late game when I actually need like lightning miracles, when there are things that are resistant to magic. But I have to start off a little bit earlier this time because this one is not very giving when it comes to healing. Let's go try this boss too. I was hoping not, but this is happening. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I'm not powerful enough to even do much good against this boss, since when I tried to fight him in my own game, I pretty much got like one-shotted. Although then again, that might be the whole being a squishy wizard type of thing going on. He probably doesn't know he has to actually activate the boss fight by going up by the tree, so you're going to have to wait until he figures that out. There we go. Unfortunately, this boss is like highly resistant to magic, so I have to use something which would be fine if I had like the strength to actually do any damage. So I'm taking my energy for healing spells to heal myself. And also this backside is like immune to damage, so you have to like try to head onto it with your weapon. That's where the problem lies. That's how he attacks you. And his range is ridiculous, so yeah. fight this guy. Indeed. And it's so difficult. Got the SEC is like this floating law. Rank is like like immune to damage, kind of annoying. Because I'm making some okay. That didn't happen before when I fought him, so this is actually new to me. literally done something that killed me like that. Definitely got caught by it though. Well. Since I already have enough for the spell. Back. How you doing?
Ooh, yet to give in, eh? Good. The firekeeper must be twitching with delight.
He was like one of the first
What do you
NPCs
really
I met.
know about these lords of Cinder?
Very similar to the other depressed warriors in the previous games.
Let's take Aldrich, a right and proper cleric. Only he developed a habit of devouring men. He ate so many that he bloated like a drowned pig, then softened into sludge. So they stuck him in the Cathedral of the Deep, and they made him a lord of Cinder, not for virtue, but for might. Such as a lord, I suppose. But here I ask, do we have a sodding chance?
Not with that attitude.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below. It was used to transport sacrifices to the cathedral. If you've... At the foot of it was... If...
Whatever, man. Whatever. I have to figure out what the hell that guy is. This castle is like a maze, and you are not who I was looking for.
Our champion. I would do anything.
Now,
be safe, champion.
The magic uses have been removed from the game, and now we have our mana meter per skill point meter in place of it. I don't know if stacking spells does anything, or if you even need to bother buying them if you already have one, but yeah,
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then touch, take note. Farewell, Ashen, may the...
so I need to boost my intelligence up once more so I can actually use that spell. Which, yay, I guess. I also noticed that it seems to be harder to level up in this game, where it's like the scale jumps up quite significantly early on. You can't really power level like you could in the previous ones. Until I can get new armor. I don't really like this robe that much, but I haven't really found any NPCs yet since I've just been co-oping to help people and try to level myself up a bit since I started late. In order to use like the weapon skills, you just have to two-hand whatever weapon you have, and okay, this guy. Suicidal apparently. But, and then just press out while it's two-handed. I've seen several people like dual wielding too, which is cool, but I think they've like revamped the dual wielding system in this game, so it's not as awkward as it was in the previous ones. From where? Because now we have to protect the host to make sure. Oh crap, he's over here. That's not good. Mound, that must be the name of the covenant. Back himself into a corner in a few seconds. So. Want to fight out those guys throwing spears. Didn't. I mean, I have no idea where the host or the other Phantom guy went, but they kind of just left me. It's like, cool guys, cool teamwork. Maker seems to be the name of the company because that other spirit thing that invades you earlier is called that as well. think once I get enough souls to do that spell myself, I'll just go ahead and play through this level at least and get so I can start finding other NPCs and stuff. I'm actually not sure how that guy was able to just parry me like that because I didn't even attack him. So that was weird. Hey, how you doing? I was actually thinking about starting as a Pyromancer, but then I figured there's a good chance the NPC for this isn't going to be found until a lot later on, so I won't have access to any spells except for the initial fire one. Which is probably the case because I've only ever seen anybody using the basic fireball spell. Because in every game it's like the NPC for Pyromancer is like sitting in some random place or just be unlocked for some nonsense. Like in the first one he was like up in some swamp, that poison swamp place, which was super fun. The other one was like he has, what's his face's, helmet. I forgot his name, which means he must be in this game. And technically survived in canon. But he died a horrible, horrible poisoning death in mine. Now the fun begins again. Oh no, connection error. Oh, that map looks similar to the Souls on like that weird magician guy. Don't be up, kids. Let's meet up. Actually, I want to check and see who that other boss is. Since I don't have that many souls, it's okay to risk it, so... Because I have yet to successfully finish that studio. What is happening right now? Yep, that targeting lock almost got me killed. That was fantastic. This guy.
Another one of those unkindled, eh? All you faceless
Iron
undead,
hammer.
behaving as if you deserve respect. No matter. If you've any sense, you here, in this land of hollows, if like the others, you're fool enough to play, then go on ahead. You'll face death. Enough death to leave you If like the other, then go. If like the, then go.
Whatever, dude. What's happening? Oh, it's blocked off. It's not actually a boss. I did not realize that. So maybe the trance is the way to go, but you can't beat him. He's too powerful. Missing someone. Oh. Okay. Hi, Rando. Alright. Joke it up. basically like a giant cake-born baby in human form, which is all kinds of adorable, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing, but... That's all right. Okay. I think that's we contributed nothing to take a break.